Alright, kapun piso here. Today there was a shooting at the Holocaust Museum due to Christ-psychosis. Because of these problems are Bible teachings.
Stupid woman, she served under Bush. That was appointed by Christ.
Than domestic terrorism. But
so she's a stupid, she's a deluded woman. She believes in resurrecting zombies.
We talk about the president.
That's the problem in the government.
I will tell you,
you have idiots like that.
All the hate in America comes from this, from the teaching of this garbage, Christianity. And it's right in there that supposedly the Jews said when Christ, which there's no evidence he existed, it's like a tooth fairy, okay? And they said, the Romans, they said to the Jews, who do you want for us to free, Barabbas or Jesus? And the Jews said, let his blood fall upon us and our descendants. And the Romans, you know what the Roman Pilatus did? He washed his hands. So the Romans are blameless. The Jews are the ones blaming from then on, and then you have the Crusades. Okay, and Jews were being persecuted, and then of course every infidel and scientist and intelligent people and pagans and everybody have been persecuted. That's the cause. This is the cause in this country. The psychosis of Christianity. They are despicable and immoral, perverted and genocidal psychopath, and the country doesn't see it. They are responsible for all this nonsense. Look at this. Look at the Crusades in 1099, the slaughter of the Jews in Jerusalem, and not just Jews, all the infidels and Arabs and Muslims and other Christians, etc.
Antioch fell to the Christ-psychotic crusaders, the barbarians, killing everybody.
By the local Christians of Antioch. They flushed the Muslims out from their homes, the city streets, and the mosques, and killed them indiscriminately.
Yeah, see? They do that everywhere, regardless of
shrieks of countless people rose, making a terrifying noise throughout the city.
And quite reasonably so. They look as though they're dead.
Yeah.
And in this desperate situation, the basic motivation of the Crusaders comes out. Their belief, the belief of the leading members, that somehow God is on their side.
Yeah, zombie Jesus. There you go, zombie Jesus.
The walls were breached, and the Muslim defenders ran for their lives.
Oh boy, yeah. They kill everybody.
At last, could seize the holy city of Jerusalem.
Before long, its walls were streaming with blood. Men and women cutting off their heads with our drawn swords. The surviving Saracens dragged the dead bodies out in front of the city gates and piled them up in mounds as high as houses.
Hey?
No one has ever seen or heard such slaughter.
And this is documented. This is a fact.
They burnt them on pyres as high as pyramids.
Book, the Turner Diaries. It was cited Timothy McVeigh to a lot of the
all Christians.
supremacists.
Bible teachings. That's what they've done.
Their Bible. Why is that?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it's immensely popular.
Yeah, why? Because it's like the Bible.
Former physics professor.
They hate the Jews.
Since this country was founded, they've been teaching the children this garbage, the parents and everybody, for over 200 years in this country. This is the cause of the problems. Here is the 5th century Catholic Christian Vulgata that originated all the Bibles and all the hate books that you see today, including Hitler's Bible, Mein Kampf. Bible teaches us the cause of all the problems. From this Bible, then you have the Turner Diaries, you have the Mein Kampf, and you have the Book of Mormon, and you have the rest of psychotic books and all the genocide. So there it is. This absolutely a fact. Don't look anywhere but in the country infected with Christianity. 82% of the people are infected. 82% of Americans are infected with the intolerant teachings of Christianity that teaches about torture, about blood, decapitation, flagellation to all these children. Disgusting.
In a wave of publicity from the newspaper exposés and congressional hearings, the Klan burst out of the South in an incredible surge of growth.
Yeah, Christian Nazism.
Claverns arose in every state of the Union. New members willingly paid a $10 initiation fee for the privilege of donning the robe and hood.
See that?
To their full advantage. They persuaded local ministers to join the Klan by offering free membership and a position of leadership.
Yep, because it's a Christian
National
situation.
Arena Klan, the Klan helped to elect 16 United States senators, 5 of whom were sworn Klan members.
Yeah, how many people know that?
Hugo Black recanted his allegiance when he later became a Supreme Court justice.
Yeah, see?
Justice.
Yeah, see?
The groups on the out, blacks, Catholics, and Jews were subject to intimidation, economic boycott, and violence.
This is the 1920s. KKK, another branch of Christianity. Hitler would bring his own branch of Christianity, Nazism, much later.
Oregon's exalted psychots once observed, the only way to cure a Catholic is to kill him. Klan religious terrorism.
And Christianity was founded by Catholicism.
Jewish faith were equally despised by the Klan. The Klan was able to operate outside the law because in many communities its members were the law.
Exactly.
Those who ignore the past are condemned to repeat it. Because of all this, rest in this book. The most hateful compendium of nonsense ever, the Bible. And hey, everybody in the United States should read it. So, you know, don't just pick and choose. Everybody should read this garbage. So you know what all these problems and killings come from. Christianity, Christ-psychosis. Let's go back into the past. Let's go just with Luther.
Picture here of, you know, a schizophrenic, a very demented person named, used to be a Catholic monk named Martin Luther, the reformer. He wrote a book said on the Jews and their lies. This is a fact, my friends. This is, you can see it in history. And also they equate him with Adolf Hitler because Hitler loved this man, this Martin Luther, and also he liked the Catholics. So they were all considered the Jews Christ killers. That's what the whole thing started from. Christ-psychosis. And the man, Martin Luther, you know, it was... this man was virulent and very much of a sicko. You know, he would be locked up in.
This thing here is so absolutely horrible.
And people lay dead, many face down. Often the children lying hidden.
There he is. He's a retard, typical Christian.
He was found guilty in this incident with the Fed. You know, the jury, a Negro jury, and that the attorneys were Negro and Jews. And it's a very
Christianity is a mental illness, and these people should be put, you know, committed in mental institutions.
Christian retards and fetus, a little embryo is a child. Embryo is a child.
When he went to church. I couldn't believe that someone in Kansas would assassinate Dr.
Christians do. Christians do.
The thought of him leaving this life with blood on his hands,
look at this Christian,
having killed so many thousands of children, not having been prepared,
The reason this doctor, even being a doctor, and he went to church, means that he believed in zombies and nonsense like that, and then these nuts ended up killing him. So this is the problem. Christian teachings is
people believe in imaginary friends, they're resurrecting zombies,
diminished capacity,
and saving with blood. That's what a Christian with blood. That's what a Christian. Those, you know, like a schizophrenia, those crazy things in the people's minds.
That something's the matter.
There's something not wrong with this woman. I mean,
yeah, she's a Christian.
I don't hear about things like this. And
does anybody remember the Blackwater? The Christian mercenaries hired by Bush as contractors in Iraq, doing all this killing.
And that the men opened fire for no apparent reason.
That's right, they're Christians.
The victim, a 9-year-old.
Yeah, they're asshole Christians. That's what they are. They're asshole Christians. That's what they are.
To its work without Blackwater guards. And there are
because that United States is Christ-psychotic idiots like Bush. That is the reason they require the new crucifixion. They belong the mental institution. Idiots. Disgusting. They're all infected with Christ-psychosis.
By the outgoing head of the Coalition Provisional Authority.
Yeah, a Christian. Idiot. Christ-psychotic idiot.
Anybody wants to know the cause of the problems in the United States of America, and the hate, and the intolerance, the psychopathy? Very simple. Blame it on the teachings of this garbage, Christianity. It should be outlawed. We have presidents that have been infected with the disorder, and we have Supreme Court people on the disorder. So that's the responsibility. So Christians are they consider the Jews the Christ killers. Pace de oro.